Unilever is a fantastically complicated business from a global perspective. We have products in 170 plus countries. We participate in over 13 categories. The important thing for us in looking at our information is to be able to bridge that gap between the global perspective and the local perspective, and also to enable global managers to be able to drill down into the level of detail that they need to in order to understand the business and make decisions. One thing that is important for a company like Unilever is to be able to blend all this data together in order to understand why people are entering the shop, ultimately filling their basket with Unilever products, and based on those drivers, what are the likely sort of areas or products, trends that we need to take part in as an organization. So really being able to understand what it is that's driving a consumer to make that purchase and how those drivers are changing over time. By blending all the data together, that is really important, and Tableau is definitely a big enabler of that. I think with Tableau, because that capability is in everybody's hands to ask the questions and get answers to the questions, we see a resurgence of that sort of interest in analysis. You're able to tell stories and use these really information-rich visuals to do that. The content is engaging, so people are able to see things they never saw before. They can see what our average prices were all across the globe. They can see things like, which competitors have popped up in certain markets. There's a phenomenal amount of information being displayed visually that would be almost unmanageable if it were, in a PDF of numbers. The beauty, I think, really of that is that you're enabling decisions that would not otherwise be available. With something like Tableau, you're able to, take those perspectives which are relevant to your decision at that time, and so ultimately I think there's a sort of a higher quality of decision making.